Our next video we're going to talk about the bus. We did a brief introduction to the bus when we were talking about the program counter. So the easiest way to think about this bus is that it's basically a highway for our data. Ours has 8 lanes, which is 8 bits, so it can represent values of 0 to 255. That's a total of 256 options. The components in our CPU can either read a value from the bus or output a value to the bus. That's how different components of the CPU communicate with each other and share their values. So earlier, we were playing with the PC or program counter, and we enabled the CO, which is the output, and that was sending the value of the counter to the bus. We saw that demonstrated earlier. I can re-enable that so we can see that again. Okay, there it goes. So if you recall, we mentioned that our programs will be programmed in RAM, and RAM is another component that can interact with the bus. So one important fact to remember about the bus is that components output to the bus immediately when their out control line is enabled. However, when components read values from the bus, that can only happen on a clock pulse, that is the leading edge. That fact is very important in the transfer of information from one component to another. The clock pulse lets the receiving component know when the value is available for reading. We're not going to dive into too many more details now, just keep that in mind for a bit. So let's move on to the next video and talk about the RAM.